Good evening, everyone. As it is 8 p.m., I think it is good for us to start for today. Welcome to the Atomy Global Personal Platform Business Webinar. And for those who may be new to this webinar, I want to welcome you personally and welcome to all of those who are returning this week as well. As we always do, we're going to start our meeting with the recital of the company motto. I think there might be someone new today, so I'm just going to walk everyone through it. When I say company motto, then we're going to raise our hand and then we're going to read the motto together and then end with aja, aja, aja. And when we do that, we're going to throw our hand up together. All right, are we all ready? I would like to invite you all to open your camera and your microphone as well so that we can all do this together. Yes? All right, let's do the company motto recital. Company motto.
Yeah.
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 Cherish the spirit,
영어는
create the
조심히
vision,
여기며
follow the
생각을
faith,
한다.
serve it
믿음에
humility.
굳겠다며
아자,
천천히
아자,
키운다.
아자.
아자, 아자, 아자.
Thank you all very much for your very enthusiastic recital of the company motto. As you all know, the reason why we recite this is because this is the best reflection of our values and our goals and our beliefs in Atomy Company and Atomy business as well. We always cherish the spirit. We treat people as souls and not just a means to earn money for us, right? We treat everyone with respect. We value every single individual. And with our vision that we have, we follow that with faith, with our belief. And lastly, and most importantly, we serve everyone in humility. We humbly serve others, and through that, we will be a blessing for many people, and as we bless ourselves as well. So, as we move on, I just want to say that the agenda for today, the presentation we're going to do for today is 4 criteria for a successful company. Now, why do we talk about the criteria for choosing the right company for us? The reason is because Atomy is not the only company that you can do business with, right? There are many different types of businesses. There are many different companies that also have that are MLM or network marketing companies. So then what is the reason we need to choose Atomy out of all of those options, right? There's even Amway and New Skin Herbalife that are bigger than Atomy Company for perhaps. So then what is the reason that we can succeed in Atomy and not somewhere else? So in order for us to actually make that judgment, then there are 4 criteria that we can consider. And so the 4 criteria are the CEO, product, marketing plan, and system. So when we take a look at the CEO, that is the person that actually sets out the direction for where the company is headed, right? That is why we need to look at the CEO. If the CEO is not a good person, there's no way that this company is going to survive for a long time. Now, the product has to be good as well, right? Obviously, if the products are not good, then this business is not going to work at all. And so, whatever the kind of business that you are doing, you do need to make sure that you are working with a good item. Now, third, marketing plan. Of course, this is important because this is the structure in which that allows you to receive commission, right? How this is the system for making you earn money. So if the system is not good, then obviously we're not going to be able to earn a lot of money. So that is why we need to really check whether the system works for us and whether the system will allow us to become successful. So by looking at these 4 criteria, then we will be able to know whether this is the right company for us. And of course, after considering these 4 criteria and we come to the conclusion that this is not the right company for us, then there's no reason for us to stay, right? So I hope that by the end of this presentation, all of you will be able to make the assessment and evaluate for yourselves and come to the conclusion that you are indeed at the right place and working with the right company. So moving on, right, our first criterion is the CEO. Now, when we look at the CEO, it's not just looking at whether this is a good person or not, but whether this person has the ability to lead the company and manage the company into the right direction. And second, we have to see whether the CEO is actually setting out the correct vision for the company. Does he actually have vision? Or is he just chasing after money? Right? And for those people who are just chasing after money, they're obviously not going to let the company survive for a long time. I heard that in Korea, the average life the average life of a network marketing company is only 2 years, right? Well, usually, a new network marketing company will come in Korea, and then after 2 years, it closes, it shuts down. And the thing is, the people who are affected by shutting down the company is not the CEO. The CEO probably earned a lot of money during the 2 years, and then he can bail out. But who are affected are the people who invested, maybe even money and their time and effort into this network marketing business. And suddenly the company shuts down, and then their source of income disappears in just one day. So that is why we need to make sure that the CEO will make sure that the company will last for a very, very long time. So when we take a look at our CEO, Chairman Park Han-gil, he is considered to be a CEO who leads the industry. Now he's not only leading our company, but he's leading the whole industry, and he's the in the CEO Council of WFDSA and also CEO Council of the Association of direct sales in Korea. And also, his most well-known quote is that honesty is the best strategy. So rather than cheating people or taking these economic strategies, his best strategy is honesty. And you can really see with how he manages the company, how he develops the products, how he shares about Atomy to other people, how he contributes to society. In all of his life practices, you can really see that uh, he always goes against any challenge with honesty as his strategy. So first, the first vision that he sets out for this company is being true to the nature of distribution. Now, he said from the beginning of this company, he said that he's not here to compete against other network marketing companies. His goal is not just to be the best network marketing company. His goal is to compete against other distribution companies and platforms like uh, uh, Oh, Amazon, right? Amazon is the biggest example of that, right? Amazon and Alibaba, those are the companies that he's trying to compete against, not just a network marketing company. And he even said this at the WFDSA CEO Council conference, I think around 10 years ago. And so that is the kind of vision that he has for us. So, because of that, we are a global company that is continuously expanding. We are currently available in 27 global branches, including Korea, and we are open for global membership for 144 regions or nationalities. And we also have global total sales of 2.4
Yeah,
trillion Korean won.
come back.
And so you can really see that he was really not kidding when he was saying that his goal is to compete against other global distribution companies. And we are really right on the track on getting there. You can also see with his honest business practices in all of these news articles, right? First, Atomy toothpaste has been the most exported product from Korea for 4 years in a row. So you can see that Atomy also treats the best products. And second, in the middle, you can see from this article, he not only cares for the members and his own company, but he also cares for all of the cooperating partners. And now there was a fire in one of the factories, and then And then what he did was, it was the ramen manufacturer, and what he did was he paid for everything full in advance so that they could actually fix the factory and then manufacture all the ramen and get back on track for the manufacturer as soon as possible. Now, third, this is about the toothbrush, right? The toothbrush company also didn't have even though the quality of the product was so good, because it didn't have the right partnerships, it was not being sold in the market and reaching its potential. So what happened is the chairman found this company, and then after getting onto the Atomy platform, now it is the most sold toothbrush in the market, right? All right. I would like to ask if someone's microphone is on, please. If you could mute yourself, that would be very helpful. Thank you. All right. Now moving on. Right. This is one of the things that I was the most shocked about, right? On the left side here, it says 19 major corporations pay 7.6 trillion Korean won early to suppliers ahead of Chuseok holiday. Now, this is in Korea, right? And the thing is, 19 major corporations, the fact that they paid early to suppliers was something so shocking and so uncommon that when they did this, it got on the news, right? Which means that usually what these companies do is they only pay the suppliers after getting the orders. But then until the suppliers hand the products to the companies, then with what money can the suppliers actually create these products? Right? In order to manufacture these products, there's a cost of production that you have to pay in advance. But the thing is, usually these major corporations don't pay in advance. So then that is why the manufacturers are always in struggling, because they have to make sure that they gather enough funds and they have enough funds to actually make the production. And now let's take a look at the second part. Now, in Atomy, it says all payments paid out only 1 week after supply of products and prepayment for raw material purchases. So from Atomy Company to all of its suppliers, now they always make all the prepayment for all the raw material purchases, right? So the money that the manufacturers need, the suppliers need in order to make the products, Atomy pays ahead. Atomy gives them money first and then say, hey, use this money to pay for the materials that you need. And then after getting the supply of the products, only 1 week after, then all the rest of the payments are made from Atomy Company. Now, that is how Atomy really makes sure that the manufacturers are also growing together with Atomy Company. And they make it easier for the suppliers to survive as a company as well. Now, moving on, Atomy is also now ranking top 10 in the world among the global direct selling companies. As you can see, the first top ranking is Amway, Herbalife, the most well known, right? But Atomy, although it has been a company for only 16 years, it is already in the global top 10 ranking. And in terms of the stability of the company, it is the top ranking, literally number one among distribution companies in Korea. Now, this is, and take note that this is not just among network marketing companies, but this is among distribution companies. As you can see, number two is Ku and Star. I think that's Coupang. It's kind of like the Amazon of Korea. It's the most popular and the biggest distribution company in Korea. And yet, Atomy Company has higher stability rating. So this is the stability report of 500 distribution companies, and among that, Atomy was ranked first. And the reason is because Atomy doesn't have any debt, and Atomy always pays everything ahead of time, makes prepayments, or right away makes all the payments just 1 week after the supply of products. And that is why, because there's no debt, Atomy has very high credibility and stability ranking. Now, Atomy is not only just a reliable company for partners, but Atomy is also an amazing company for people in need, because this is a company that pursues culture of sharing. Atomy was ranked number one in terms of percentage, the ratio of revenue to donation. So that means that 2.04% of the company revenue goes in donation for people in need. For example, Atomy, every year I know that they donate to this organization called Compassion that helps provide shelter and education for people worldwide, right? So for things like that, Atomy is always known in every single country where Atomy is open. They have charity projects and also a high amount of donations. And just the other day, just 2 weeks ago, in the Success Academy of January in Korea, Chairman Park Han-gil just donated again $100,000 to JIU, Jakarta International University, which is a Christian university in Jakarta. So from that, you can see that he's always making contributions to society, not only in Korea, but worldwide. And that is the kind of company that Atomy is. Now, Atomy is also recognized for excellent management, right? Because Chairman Park Han-gil is not only the person who sets out a really amazing vision for the company and members, but is also a chairman that really manages the company and contributes to society and leads the industry itself. That is why he is ranked, voted as the most respected CEO of Korea for 4 consecutive years. And it is not only for the company, but for the no, for the CEO, but for the company as well. It's the first in the industry to be certified for customer-centered management 3 times in a row. It also was awarded the first for Consumer Rights Award, also the commendation by Fair Trade Association. So for all of these certifications and awards, it's really difficult for a network marketing company to receive these. And yet, Atomy was able to receive all of them because of its honest management practices. And because of that ethical management and honest management practices, that is why Atomy is now constantly on major mass broadcasting channels like Forbes Korea and Fortune Korea, always talking about the honest management of the CEO. So that is what I have about the CEO, right? As you can see, the CEO sets out a really big vision for the company, and he actually has the ability to run the company. He really cares for the company and all of the members, not only that, for cooperating partners and the people who are not even in the company, right? He cares about the whole world. So for a person like this, do you think just because of money, he's going to abandon the company, shut it down, and bail out in 2 years, just like an average network marketing company? I think not, right? He made it in the marketing plan that your ID can be inherited for 3 generations. He's saying that he's going to be responsible for your future and for the future of your children and your grandchildren, right? He's going to bless everyone in your future generations, right? So that is the kind of person that he is. So when it comes to what kind of CEO, what kind of person is leading our company, you can really trust that this company is in good hands. Now, our second criterion is the products. And of course, I think this is the most obvious part, right? You have to have the right item in order to succeed in any business. So when we take a look at what kind of products are dealt by Atomy Company, we have absolute products loved by consumers. And that is our motto for the products, right? And not only that, we have more than 600 items available, which are daily necessity products. These are not products that are like mattresses, which only requires one-time purchase in maybe 5 years. It is also not clothes that can also last at least a year, right? These are daily necessity products that we are using every single day. And then after we use them, they also run out and then they need to be purchased again. They are also disposable products like toothpaste, toothbrushes, shampoo, skincare, right? All of these products run out, but then we have to keep using them. And so those are the kind of products that we have in Atomy. We have health products, beauty, living, food, electronic, fashion, right? And the products that we have, all of these 600 products we have in Atomy, these are absolute quality, absolute price products. Now, what does this mean? This means that you will get the best quality at the same prices, which means that if you're comparing all of these different brands and then they have the same price, right? For example, sunscreen that are priced at $10, like Atomy sunscreen. Then if you compare all of these $10 sunscreens, Atomy sunscreen is gonna have the best quality, right? And that if you're comparing all of the skincare products, like maybe ampoule of the same quality, maybe you have La Mer, you have Shiseido, Lancome, and then maybe they all have the Sohasu, maybe all of the ampoules have maybe similar quality, and then you check the price, Atomy is gonna have the lowest price. So, just to give you an example, does everyone know Synergy ampoule set? Synergy Ampoule. I think it's one of our favorites, right? We love the Synergy Ampoule because the effect is so amazing. And from the Synergy Ampoule, we have the number three, the pink bottle. Now, it's a tiny pink bottle, and that one is for anti-aging because it has plant-based EGF. And now that is the ingredient that is used for cell that boosts cell regeneration. So at the cellular level, it actually regenerates your skin. So that is how it actually has that anti-aging effect because you it repairs your skin and even makes your wrinkles go away because it at the cellular level it regenerates your skin cells. So now, of course, to have this kind of ingredient, it's going to be really expensive. It's really difficult to use the technology to make this kind of effect in a cosmetic product. Now, if you take a look at what kind of product, what other brand has this kind of product, we have a brand called La Prairie. Now, La Prairie is a high luxury brand, premium luxury brand from Switzerland. And now the price is 20 times more expensive than Atomy Synergy Ampoule. And if you take a look at the content of the ingredient that is for anti-aging, actually Atomy has higher concentration of the ingredient too. But in terms of the price difference, it's about 20 times different. So that is what you can see. Now, that's the kind of quality that Atomy has. But when you take a look at the price, it is really insane. It's we always have all the products that are priced at that have the price where it could not possibly have, right? So that's why some people think that the product is too cheap and they cannot believe it, right? They cannot trust it. But when we actually take a look at why the products are so cheap, then you will understand, oh, this is why Atomy has really good quality products for a really good price. And this is the reason. Now, this is the audit report that was released by the Korean government in 2021. And this is the production cost ratio of Atomy, which means that 47.2% of the retail price goes into the production cost, right? So for a sunscreen that costs $10, that means that the cost of production is $4.72, so almost half of the retail price. But if you take a look at other brands of skincare or sunscreen that are produced with the cost of $5, but you will see that they are at least sold at retail price of maybe $50. The reason is because they in other companies they usually have models, right? Very expensive and famous K-pop or Hollywood models that are advertising the product, right? They even hire brand ambassadors that are, for Christian Dior, that Jisoo from Blackpink is the brand ambassador, right? And of course, it's going to cost a lot of money to hire those kind of world's top stars, right? Not only that, they have advertisement. They have advertisement in every channel on Instagram, on social media, on national television, on all of these channels. They have the advertising, which also costs an astronomical amount, right? And they also have free samples. When you go to these luxurious stores, they give you free samples and they say that these are free, but they're not actually free. Please don't be fooled because the free sample costs are actually included in the retail price of the original product. So if you're only receiving free sample, that means yes, you got those samples for free. But if you are buying a product from that store and then you get the free samples, Those free samples are not free anymore. When you buy the actual product, you have paid for those free samples. So that's what it means. So all of those costs actually goes into this category called sales management fee. But sales management fee in Atomy is only 15.89%, right? Only 16%. If you take a look at this company C, the sales management amounts for 36.5%. It's double. It's more than double, right? So you can see that compared to other companies, what Atomy did was cut the sales management fee as much as possible because we don't have advertising, we don't have models. We are the models and brand ambassadors for Atomy, right? So they cut down and they don't have free samples either. So they cut down on the sales management fee as much as possible to drive down the price and bring up the production cost ratio as much as possible. And when we do that, then the retail price will be very low compared to the quality that the product has. So because we have such good products like this, that is why we have we were able to receive this consumer-centered management certification for 3 years running. Now, it's really difficult to get this certification, and only the best products in Korea and the best brands are able to receive this. And yet, Atomy was able to receive this as well. So for some people who are quite into this kind of thing, you can show them the certification and they will be shocked that Atomy actually has this certification because you will know that only the best products in the market has this label CCM. Now, because of that, we also have the lowest return rate, actually a nearly 0% return rate for 15 years in a row. Now, the best products that we have in Atomy, of course, the best one is Atomy Hemohim, right? I'm sure that everyone knows this is the product that is for immune boosting, right? Actually, it's an immunomodulator. So if you have autoimmune disorder, which means that your immune system is too strong and too reactive, right? The Hemohim can actually help balance out your immune system so that it doesn't show those autoimmune reactions too. And if your immune system is too weak, then because this is an immunomodulator, it will bring up and it will increase the production of NK cells so that your immune system becomes stronger. So this is not just a supplement that strengthens your immune system, it actually brings balance to your immune system. So that is why anyone can take this and anyone can actually benefit from this. And it even received the certification for effects against fatigue, right? And so because this is the kind of product that no one has ever really, there's no other product like this in the market. And that is why this was the best seller for 10 years in a row in the industry. It's the top exported product. It has the 2 trillion Korean won of cumulative sales in the world. It also has international patents in many countries, including USA, Germany, UK, and so on. And it even has the FDA approval for 10 years in a row from America. Now, our second product is Atomy Absolute Selective Skincare. Now, earlier when I was talking about the Synergy Ampoule, I talked about this ingredient called plant-based EGF, right? EGF stands for epidermal growth factor. Now, that's the ingredient that really boosts the cell regeneration, right? Skin cell regeneration. And that ingredient is also included in this cosmetic product. And not only that, but because of the technology that it uses here, which has this delivery system. And so because of that, it was able to win all of these awards, right? Including the King Sejong Award. Now, King Sejong Award is a patent award, and there are 16,000 technologies on average that are registered with the government every single year. And so in every year, only the best technology that is registered in that year is given this King Sejong Award. And guess what? In year 2021, this product, this Atomy Absolute Selective Skincare, is the one that received this patent award because of the technology it uses. So that is the kind of product that we have in Atomy. These are just the top quality and best prices. And so, there's a saying that if the product is good and the price is good, there is always going to be consumers, right? So you don't even have to try to sell these products. All you need to do is just let people know about them, let them try it, and then all the people will come to you because they want to use the products. Now, that is the power of Atomy. That was the power of the products that we have in Atomy. They're the ones, they're the best salesmen. We don't have to sell because the products sell themselves. So, with this kind of item, do you think your business will go well or not? I think it's going to be amazing, right? When it comes to the item selection, yes, we have no problem at all, right? Now, if we know that the item is really good, then next we have to know that the system is really good as well, right? So in which structure do they actually pay out the commission? So if it is structured in such a way that only the best salesmen, only the best speakers, only the most talented leaders, or only the most rich people who can invest a lot of money, for example, if only those people can succeed in the system, right? If the system is designed in such a way that only these people can succeed, then obviously just ordinary people like me, or maybe you as well, we would not be able to succeed in this company. Right? So that is why we have to make sure that the marketing plan is really good and it is accessible for everybody and it actually allows people to grow in the system. And when we take a look at the marketing plan in Atomy, it says that this allows for collective success, first of all, because this is a simple and easy marketing plan. And not only that, it is not only simple and easy, but it is a righteous reward system. Now, the reason why we say this is a righteous reward system and not a fair reward system is because if it was fair, then the people who have more to give, right? People who have more skills, people who have more to invest, those people should be rewarded more, right? But in Atomy, even if you don't have anything to give, you don't have any friends, you don't have any skills, you don't have any money, and yet the system still rewards you. The system still allows you to become Imperial Master, and as long as you don't give up. That is the only condition we have in this company. As long as you don't give up, you can get to the end of this business. So that is why we call the system righteous, because it really makes sure that no one is left behind and everyone has the opportunity for success. So let's take a look at how this system actually works. Now, these are the main features. In Atomy, this system is composed of a binary two-leg system, so that there is going to be your left group of consumers and your right group of consumers, your left leg and right leg, right? The reason why this binary system is good, and now binary system is being applied in many systems, in many network marketing businesses, and the reason is because this is the most easy and simple form of network marketing structure. Because there's only two legs that you have to manage, that's it. But in other network marketing businesses that are more traditional, there is I think the breakaway system, or it's also called the sun, right? You start the first leg, and after you finish, you start the second and third, fourth, fifth, until even up to 19 lines. Now, in a system like that, if you don't have experience in this kind of business, it's going to be impossible to manage 19 different lines. Actually, managing two lines in Atomy is already challenging enough. So yes, we definitely do not need more legs. Now, second, there's no membership fee, entry fee, monthly maintenance, auto ship, or referral commission. What this means is that when you register membership, to be a member in Atomy, it's completely free and you don't have to buy anything. There's no package buy. And every month, there's no fee that you have to pay, or there's no minimal purchase that you have to make every month, right? Now, this is the biggest difference we have here compared to other network marketing companies. Because in other companies, yes, to be a member, you have to pay a fee, and then you also have to buy a huge package, and then every month, you're going to have to pay the subscription fee, right? And if that is the case, then who's going to be able to survive in this business, right? Let's say that you have to pay $1,000 every month just to be a member, right? And maybe you can afford $1,000 for yourself. But what about all your downline partners when they join with you in your downline? Right? And then there's going to be people who can't afford it, or maybe they could at the beginning, but then later on they cannot. And if they cannot pay that fee, then who's going to pay for it? Maybe you're gonna have to pay for it because you're the one that invited those people, right? And then so if it's $1,000 for one person, if you have 10 people in your downline, that's already 10,000 in 1 month. And then in 1 year, that's gonna be 240,000. So that is why it's really important that we have a system that doesn't require any auto ship. And also another thing with this is because it's free for everything is free for you to join and start business. That is why this doesn't require any financial investment. People are always looking for a business opportunity that requires as little financial investment as possible, right? People are always looking for startup opportunities. But imagine that they find out that in Atomy you don't have to make any financial investment, and the only thing that they require is your investment of your time and your effort, right? Then who's going to say no to Atomy, right? And third, unlimited PV accumulation. This means that until you are able to reach 300,000 PV and then gain commission, until you meet the condition for receiving commission, they're going to wait for you and your points will not expire. Now, even in normal shopping malls, right? If you go to a shopping mall or supermarket and you get points, usually by the end of the month or by the end of the year, they say that your points are going to expire. So if you want to use them, please use them before the end of the year. And they give you a notification, right? And then in other network marketing companies, this is like a closing, right? So by the end of every month, let's say that you have 250,000 PV already, but it's the 31st of January, and then you need 50,000 more PV, but then no one in your downline is buying products, right? Then what are you gonna do? They're going to disappear the next day in February, right? If there is expiration. So then what you're going to have to do is you're going to spend your own money, buy your own products, and then fill those 50,000 in order to make 300 and then get the commission, right? So actually you are required to spend money in order to earn money in other systems. But in Atomy, the points do not expire until you receive the commission. So by the end of the month, no, the points will not expire. By the end of the year, points will not expire. So until when will they stay? Until you can actually use those points, redeem them, and then get the commission. So that is why some people, even after years, they receive commission because the points will never disappear. Now, next, we have infinite downline, and this is actually the very reason why anyone can succeed in Atomy business. Because in our downline, usually in other companies, they put a limit. They say that after 5 levels, after 10 levels, you cannot register more people. And if more people become registered, they will not be connected with you anymore. So that means that for the first 5 or 10 people that you register, you're going to have to try your best to recruit the best salesmen, the best leaders, the people who have experience in network marketing businesses, right? And only then they're gonna be able to sell a lot of products, and then from those points from your downline, you will be able to earn a lot of money, right? But in Atomy, the downline is unlimited. There's no limit. You can register 1,000 people, 1 million people. If you want to register the whole world in your downline, they say that yes, go ahead, you can. So that is why when you register people, you don't have to be recruiting the people with the most skills, people with the most abilities. And this also means that even if you are not talented, even if you don't have experience, you don't know people, you're not a good speaker, all you need to do is find people in your downline that are like that, right? And then their abilities will become yours, right? And the thing is, because the downline is unlimited, you have until forever to find those people. People who are good speakers, people who can sell a lot, people who are really good with relationships, people who are really great leaders. You don't have to find them in the first 5 people that you register. You can just keep looking for them, right? Until you find them. That is the meaning of infinite downline. And because of that, anyone can succeed in this business as long as you don't give up in this business. So the only way you can fail in this business is if you give up. As long as you don't give up, you will always succeed. So that is why we say that success is guaranteed in Atomy business. Now, the downline is not only unlimited in terms of the levels, but in terms of the nationalities and the countries as well, because we have the Global One marketing, Global One server. That means that you can be connected with any country in your downline, right? No matter where they can still register and be in your downline. That is why you can see many nationalities in the downline here, right? And we also have compensation ceiling, which means that after you get to a certain point, that's the maximum income, and then you cannot earn more. Right now, that is capped at $100,000 per month. So after you receive that, when you will receive that every month, but you cannot earn more. Even if you have more people in your downline, even if you have more PV from your downline, the max you will be paid is $100,000 per month. So then what happens to all the extra revenue that is generated? What happens is that is actually distributed down below so that the other people who are still not yet at the maximum income, they will receive the extra revenue, right? They will be redistributed that extra revenue. Because of that, we have a really fair distribution system. And not only that, because there's a maximum, there's a ceiling and cap, that is why we can actually retire from this business. Because after you get there, then there's not much more that you can do, right? And even if you started this business 10 years ago or you start right now, you have the same opportunity to get to the top because those people at the top will not keep growing. They stop there at 100,000 per month. So that is why everyone has the same opportunity for success. And now, this is the reason why many people join this business, which is inheritance, because this business, this your account, your membership, can be passed down for 3 generations. So your child can inherit your code after you die, right? Because when you become an imperial master, that means you'll earn $100,000 every month for the rest of your life. And then after that, right? After that, your child, your son or daughter can receive your membership and then they will keep receiving $100,000 per month every month for the rest of their life. And then after that, your grandchild can do the same. So for 3 generations, Atomy can completely give your family complete financial freedom. Now, that is why we call this a righteous marketing plan, right? It's advantageous for beginners because it's very easy to start. There's no fee that is required, no investment that is required. And because of compensation ceiling, there's balanced distribution. And also, 50% of commission for mastership is solely distributed to the first mastership level. Now, because of that, out of the 20% of company revenue that is given to all the masterships, to sales masters, the first level, 10% is given to the sales masters. So actually, they really make sure that the beginners get more ratio of the company revenue. So for beginners, it's easier for them to earn money from the start, and then that makes it easier for you to grow also. And collective success is achieved together and not by individual abilities, right? Because of the binary system and because of unlimited level. And because of Global One server, everyone is connected from everywhere in the world. So that is the kind of marketing plan that we have. That's why anyone can succeed no matter how much or how little you have, right? And success is guaranteed in the system, in this business, as long as you don't give up. So now we see that we have a good CEO, we have good products, we have a good item for business. And yes, the marketing plan is actually so amazing that as long as you don't give up, it can actually get you to success, right? It's even more than maybe what you asked for, right? Now, then, in order for you to not give up, there is something that you need, right? There's one thing that you need in order to not give up and stay in this business forever. Because, of course, there's going to be challenges in this business. Of course, there's going to be times where you maybe feel stuck, or maybe you feel like you're struggling, or you're in a slump. Right? And it is those difficult times where people feel challenged, and then many people feel tempted to give up, right? But in order for us to not give up, there is something that can help us. And then this is not something that we only do ourselves, but this is from the company. And this is something called the success system that is run by company headquarters. Now, we have 15 million members worldwide. And then the reason why we were able to expand so fast to the whole world is because we have the success system that allows everyone to stay in the system and stay in Atomy Business. Now, let me explain more. In Atomy Success System, we have many different kinds of educational seminars, such as Success Academy, one-day seminar, Good Morning Atomy, which is a weekly broadcast online. And then also we have Atomy Business College, which is an online college program that you can take part in. So because of all of these, even if you're not talented and even if you're not smart, you can just go and join the system and then learn, right? And then the important part is the next part. Because after you learn, right? After you learn, okay, after you know everything that you need to know about the business, they say that you still need to keep going to the system. And then why is that? The reason is so that you don't give up in this business. Because when you stay in the system, for example, and most importantly, Success Academy, this is where you recharge your fuel, right? Every time you go, you're going to feel motivated again. You're going to feel passionate again. You're going to remind yourself of the reason why you started this business to begin with. You didn't join this business just to earn $1,000, $2,000 a month. You joined this business to bring success for not only yourself, but for your family and for your downline partners, for your friends, the people that you love, and also so that you can help people that are in need, right? And also enjoy the material abundance and live out that dream that you've always had since you were young, right? That is why we are here. And in order to remind ourselves of that dream, then we need to go to Success Academy. We need to go to one day seminar. Those are the places where you will meet with everyone that is also focused on success. And when imagine that you are sitting beside 100 people who are all focused on achieving success, right? That energy is going to be undefeatable. And from that energy, you're going to be able to recharge your dream and your passion as well. And then that is how you can make sure that you never give up in this business and keep growing in this business. So that's the power of Atomy's success system. And the thing is, the amazing thing is, this success system is provided by the company and for free. Because in other network marketing businesses, like let's, for example, I'll tell you Amway because that's the most well known, the company doesn't provide any seminar. It is the top leaders, like the imperial masters of that company, the highest level leaders of that company that make their own seminars. And because of that, there's always ticket prices, right? You have to buy tickets in order to go to the seminar, and they're really expensive as well. So in order for you to go to those every month, then that's also going to take some of your money, right? But in Atomy, everything is free. So how great is that? Now, we also have the business capacity growth system, right? We have the consumption class, which is also a seminar that is focused on the products. We also have this thing called I Am Atomy Curator that is about facilitating product experts. So they really train you to become experts of the products that you are doing business with. And we also have business seminar that is focused on growing leadership capacity. So because of that, when you don't know, you can join the system and learn for yourself. And then when your downline partners, people who want to join with you in the business, they come and ask you, what do I need to do in order to succeed in here? Then all you need to do is bring them to the seminars. bring them to the seminar, and then let them join as well, right? And then learn there. So actually, the company is doing what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be the one to teach everything to your partners, right? But the company is saying, hey, I'll take care of that for you, right? So that's that is the power of success system. First, it makes sure that we never give up. Second, it lets us learn and grow in the system. And when we find partners, third, when we find partners, it lets them grow in the system as well. So because of that, we are able to keep facilitating and creating new leaders, right? Self leaders. And then that is why the system can be duplicated. And then from that, we can actually create a perfect source of passive income. Now, just to remind everyone again, why success is inevitable with Atomy. First, we have absolute quality, absolute price, daily necessity products that everyone needs to use, right? And because these are products that everyone actually has demand for and the price is good, it always leads to voluntary repurchase. When people buy and try it, they will buy again 100%, right? And then because there's no registration fee and auto ship, that is why you can actually go down an unlimited downline because that's why you can actually go down an unlimited downline because there's no money that is required. There's no payment that is required, right? And the system, the success system is operated by Atomy Company itself. That's why anyone can succeed because everyone just needs to join the system and then guide others and invite others to join the system. And then before you know it, you're going to be successful. So that is why success is inevitable in Atomy Company. No, that and because of that, we don't have the badges for mastership levels, but instead we have honor badges that are for people who are actually earning money in this company. So we have Auto Sales Master Club for people who are able to maintain Sales Master 12 times in a year. We have Leaders Club earning more than 100,000 per year. Royal Leaders Club for earning 200,000 per year, and the Crown Leaders Club earning more than 400,000 US dollars per year. And the reason why I am showing you this is to show you the next slide. Now, this is the actual number of people we have in these success clubs. We have 14,014 auto sales masters. And in Leaders Club earning more than 100,000, we have almost 800. And then for Crown Leaders Club, we have almost 100 people. Now we have the 300 people and 100 people. So 400 people in total are earning more than 200,000 US dollars per year. Now this is much higher than any country's GDP, right? If you're earning this amount of money, if you have this amount of income, that means that you are at least in the higher middle class, if not higher class, right? So and then maybe probably already in the high class for global at the global level, right? Global high class. So, in what kind of company do you think you will have more than 400 people, right? You have 400 people that are earning an income of $200,000 per year or more, right? It's really crazy. So that's why I wanted to show you this. So let me close with this. Successful people can see it because they believe, right? Now that you have seen all the four criteria for choosing the right company, what is your conclusion, right? So successful people, they see success, they see success because they believe in it first. Even if you cannot see it, they believe in it, and that's why they become successful. Now, ordinary people, they say, hey, give me the proof. Let me see the proof, and then I'll believe it, right? And then here are the people who fail. These people, even when presented with tangible, visible proof, they still do not believe in the possibility for success. And so these are the people, even after watching this presentation that lays out all the evidence, all the proof for why this business is why this is the company that you must choose, why this is the right business for everybody. Even after that, if you don't believe in this, that means that, yeah, maybe that is the category of people that we fall under, right? So Now, Chairman Park Han-gil gave us this motto for this year. Now, this is the company vision for the year, which is the speed of commitment and immersion, right? And what does it mean? Speed of decision. We know that yeah, we need to decide fast, think fast, and decide fast if you want to do something, right? That's always important in whatever it is that you are doing. But it also says, and then immersion. And what does immersion mean? It means that you dive so deep into something. You are not just focused on it, you are immersed in it. You're like so deep in the water that nothing can pull you out of it, nothing can stop you, right? You are surrounded by it constantly. Now, that is the kind of attitude that chairman wants for all of us this year. So let's decide to commit to this business and immerse ourselves in Atomy. And before you know it, you're gonna, when you come out of the surface and come out of the water, I'm sure that you will already be Imperial Master. So, on that note, I'm going to finish for today. Thank you, everyone, for listening to the presentation. I hope that this was helpful for everybody. Now, this is the time for sharing, right? If there's anyone who would like to just check in and just let us know how you are doing, and if you have any question, we have two Royal Masters that are joining at the moment, right? And so this is the best opportunity to ask if you have any kind of question about Atomy company or business. Is there anyone who would like to share? Miss Manut, do you have anything?
Uh, Today I have many things to do. I have my relative come and visit. They will wedding soon, so they come and sleep at my house. So also I give the product for them to use. So uh, they all surprised because in my house all Atomy. So I just tell them in my house have only Atomy. So shampoo, uh, toothbrush, toothpaste. So I give them everything is Atomy. Also, I teach them how to use deep clean and foam. And they said, "Oh, it's very good to use." That's why I come back and I wash my face because I do for them to show them how to use it and let them do. And I come for Zoom. So today is very busy day. Also, my team they said I'm look like not human because I go office and I come out and I go back and I come out. So they said, how long you try? Because you just stay office like a few minutes and then you come out again. But I also feel good with Hemuhim because I feel lazy when I come to office and I come out, I use driver. I'm not drive by myself because I'm tired. But when they drive for me, I feel like headache and I want to vomit. I said, oh, better I drive by myself. And then when I come back office, I eat one table him. I think 20 minutes later, I come out again and I drive by myself. I feel okay and come back home and try for my relative go out. Also, like today is I'm busy day, but yes, I feel good with Atomy because I use them. I get healthy. Also, my nephew she also surprised because she don't know I'm 39. I said I'm 39. She said she called me sister. She come from France and her mom asked her to call me auntie, and she said, "No, she's not auntie. She is sister." I said, "No, I am is your auntie. I'm 39 already." She said, "Oh my god!" So today is family day. It's enough for me today.
All right, thank you for sharing, Miss Manut. You know, what I hear from your story, I hope that you're having a good time with your family and they're all good, And it's funny that your family said that, they're surprised because all the products at home are Atomy, right? And that is actually the best thing for any Atomy leader, right? If we want people to use products, we have to be the first one to actually use it, right? So I think all of us can learn from Miss Mana today. We have to be the first ones to change the market, right? Change the brand. Yeah, in Korean we say "mark change," right? So, Ms. Manu, really amazing that you're doing that, and I hope that all of your family will have really good experience with the products. Of course, they will, right? And then they will also maybe join the business and join join Atomy, right? I hope. Yeah. So as you can see, really, it's always the products that do the work first, right? We don't have to. We are not the ones who are convincing people. Actually, it's the products that do the work for us. So thank you for sharing, Ms. Manu. Is there anyone else who would like to share or have a question? I can see that there are quite a few new people that I don't recognize. So, if you would like to introduce yourself, if you're new today, I think that would be great as well.
Oh yeah, I am attend here first time.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to introduce myself. Uh, I am Priyotosh Chandra Das from Bangladesh. Uh, Currently, I meet with Mr. Kim, who visited our country. Perhaps he is now in your country. So personally, I am using Hemohim and multivitamin. I think it's a good product. I am 50 plus my age, and I am getting the result of Hemohim. And personally, I believe it's a good product and its quality is better than others available products in our country. So I am working for it, and we have a community. In Bangladesh, we are people of 20 crore. So here is huge scope to explore the business. And several times I meet with Mr. Kim and we talk about a business strategy and your product, your policy, your system, everything is okay. So I am trying to engage with you, and I hope we'll do better. And thank you for invite me here. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much for joining today. I'm really happy to see you here, and thank you for your sharing. So I can see that you have really good experience from the products, right? And you do not look like you're in your 50s at all. You look quite young, and full of energy. So I'm sure that maybe Hemohim had something to do with that too, right? And so I think Mr. Kim, Royal Master Kim Byung-chun, right? He did really well for inviting you here because, when I was talking about success system in the four criteria for success, this is also part of the system, right? The Zoom meeting that we have every week. So if you keep joining the Zoom meeting and then keep learning about Atomy and keep participating, then I'm sure that you more and more you will not only be able to learn, but you will be able to become more certain in your belief in this business. And then when you are 100% when your belief is 100% about Atomy, then there's nothing that can stop you from becoming successful. So I hope that you will be growing with us. Mr. Chandra, is that how I can call you?
Mr. Chandra, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
Or you can call me Mr. Dash.
Mr. Dash. Okay. Mr. Dash, happy to see you here and let's grow together. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right. So for today, okay, let's maybe have one last one if anyone wants to share. Okay, Miss Fatima. Hi.
Yeah, I want to talk. Excuse me. Can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Thank you very much. I want to share 1 2 minutes to talk with all of you. Can I talk?
Yes. Do you mind also opening your camera for us so that we can see
I am
you?
outside, that's why, sir. Just
Okay.
I share my experience that
Mm-hmm.
I'm really happy about Atomy because your product is the highest grade of the scientific product. Already, I applied this product in the patients, the family patient for the uterus patient, uterus tumors, and some of the different thyroids and also the breast tumors. So patient was very weaker and some of the deep level of the crisis. So suddenly I applied this product with other medicine, but the product already 5 to 7 days, she get the best effective results about this product. So I think that atomic product is very qualityful product. So we have need this product for the people of Bangladesh, especially Bangladesh, because our systems, our food management, and our disease is almost is the rising. So that's why immediately atomic these types of human other product is needed for the people of Bangladesh because here is the 200 million peoples is the largest market. So I think that your product can help and recover our disease management and helps our people for the good health. So immediately, if you design the best way to empower and develop your business strategy in Bangladesh, from 2016, I know that Atomy is working in here, and Mr. Kim is very great personalities, and he's very excellent personalities. I like his leadership. So for the people of Bangladesh, our people is very emotional. Our people is very effectively hard worker. Our people is really visionary. If really Atomy launches here in the right way and everything is perfect, I strongly believe so more than 10 country equivalent business you can expect from Bangladesh because here is the network marketing industry is very powerful. So I suggest to managements also Mr. Kims. So don't delay. Focus on the market because here is some fully market is empty. This types of quality product, your quality business plan, and your leaderships immediately launch and give the better service to the Bangladesh leaders. I think that you will be surprised. And here is the lot of big top rank round or XYZ. It will be the faster growing market. So I appreciate Atom is working in Bangladesh and hopeful very soon it will be the inauguration and the grand launchings. So my message to the all Bangladesh leaders, so Atomy is coming soon, I believe. And if Atomy is coming, it will be the big sound in the network marketing history. Thank you very much, sir, to give me the sharing and chances to sharing my experience. And thanks to you and also Mr. Kim and all the Bangladeshi leaders. I wish the best of success. Thank you, sir. Salam alaikum.
Wow, thank you for so much for your sharing. That was really great, especially to hear about your how you are actually applying the use of Hemohim with your patients. That's really amazing. And so yeah, I think when it comes to the products, especially in Bangladesh, there are many people who are really seeing the really great value in the products, and the products are already so distributed so much within the country of Bangladesh. And for those people who don't know, yeah, the branch is not officially open yet, right? But what I can also tell you is when Atomy branch officially opens in Bangladesh, just like it has in every other country, just like it has in every other country, because our CEO says honesty is best strategy, right? So when it comes to opening a branch in any country, Atomy has done nothing but take the most legal and the best way to actually open the branches. So I think the fact that maybe it may be taking time to open in Bangladesh is also so that Atomy can open in Bangladesh and then prepare for the opening in the best possible way. So I'm really hopeful to for the opening of the Bangladesh for Atomy, and I'm even more hopeful hearing your speech because I see that there are already amazing leaders who are already preparing for this. So I'm sure that after it opens, then Atomy Bangladesh is going to explode, right? There's gonna be a new boom in Atomy. So I'm really happy to see you here and thank you very much for your sharing. And I hope to keep seeing you here and then we can keep working together. All right. I think next we can hear from Ms. Fatima for the last speaker and then we can finish for today.
And thank you, Mr. Kim,
Yeah.
and good evening, everyone. And I'll just keep it short. And I just wanted to share my happiness and my excitement in the Atomy business because yesterday, Ma'am Young, our Korean sponsor, Sharon Rosemaster, Ma'am Young, came to the Philippines, and she went to our home together with Pastora Judy, my sponsor, and we demonstrated the use of evening care to my church family. So to my friends in church. And to my friends in church. And then it we did it after the Sunday worship service, and we had fellowship, and we enjoyed using the evening care system. And out of the six, yeah, out of the six participants, out of the six of my friends who joined, five registered already, and they are excited also to invite their friends, the people that they know, to try the evening care and to have fellowship with us also. So I'm so excited for that. And I guess Pastora Judy and I are going to be busy for the next few Sundays, but it's a good kind of busy. So that's just what I wanted to share. And good evening, everyone, and thank you for listening. Kamsahamnida.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing, Miss Fatima. Yeah, I think yeah, it's really great to hear your story. And again, we can see that it's the products that are doing the work, right? People try the products and then I think it's really amazing that out of six people, five people registered. That's really great.
And
So yeah,
and
that's the
and
power of the products.
And I think another thing aside from the products would be the righteous compensation plan, because
Mm.
the way that we look at money in Atomy, money is not the idol, right? Money is a
Mhm,
means
mhm, mhm.
to achieve things like have a good life, donate,
Mm.
expand the kingdom of God, help
Yeah.
others, and so it's a way to do business without compromising our Christian values.
Yes. Amen to that. Oh. Amen to that. Thank you so much, Miss Fatima. I'm not gonna comment on it more because if I do, I think I'll preach for another 30 minutes. So I will finish here. And thank you so much to everyone for sharing today. It has been really great to hear from so many people. I think maybe from next time, I should talk less so that we can hear more from you. Yes. So on that note, I think I will finish for today. I will share the screen again so that we can recite the company motto together. Please give me one moment. All right. Okay. All right. Are we all ready?
Okay.
Company motto. Yeah.
Cherish the
Cherish
spirit,
the
Cherish the
promote
spirit,
spirit,
create
unity,
the
Solution.
vision,
regard
follow the faith,
vision,
tradition,
serve in
follow
follow the
humility.
humility.
Aja, aja, aja.
humility. Aja, aja.
And especially meant to
Oh,
translate yeah
thank,
presentation today. Good.
thank you so
Goodbye.
much, Mr. Bonsri.
Yeah,
Thank you
Matthew.
so much,
Bye.
Mr.
수고했어요.
Bonson. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Lito
Thank
from
you.
Baguio.
God
Thank
bless
you so much,
everyone.
God
everyone.
bless
And
you.
good night. God bless you.
Good night.
수고했습니다.
문도현 총장님 감사합니다.
수고하셨어요.
김병준 총장님
수고했어요.
감사합니다. 박은하 총장님 감사합니다.
김만춘
바이바이.
수고하셨어요. 리또 감사해요. Thank you for Lito from Baguio.
네, 이영숙 국장님, 홍성수 국장님 감사합니다.
네,
박진희 팀장님
수고하셨습니다.
감사합니다.
네.
감사합니다. 김만주 팀장님 수고하셨어요.
감사합니다.
네,
Thank you, Miss Manut, if
수고하셨어요.
you're still here. 네, 이제 끝내겠습니다. Good night,
네.
everyone.
수고했어요.
Bye, good
감사합니다.
night.